What do you think is the most important issue facing the world today?
There's nothing that I want to change. There's too much trash on the sidewalks in the world.
The biggest problem is when my dad gets angry at me.
Because every time if you want to audition for Broadway, sometimes they need just dancers.
The drought in California.
I don't really know. There are like lots of problems.
Global warming.
Homeless people. And what we are supposed to do.
All this like racism and wars going out in the Middle East is just horrible.
Global warming.
Religion. People like get so mad at each other for different religions.
ISIS and the problems overseas.
Selfishness.
The fact that even in the 21st century, we still tend to make a lot of assumptions about others before we really get a chance to know them.
Climate change.
I don't know the answer to that one.
I think that it's really important that we take better care of our world and ourselves.
Body issues and how women and men see themselves.
Climate change, is that how you say it?
Poverty, hunger, violence.
Global warming.
Terrorism.
Financial inequality.
Equality.
Climate change. Man, I mean, maybe this is a generalization here. How about just like peace and love? Everybody is all one. We're all equal. We're all the same.
Climate change.
Poverty and income disparity. I don't think we're going to survive as a human race unless we make things more egalitarian.
Understanding.
Severe criminal justice reform in the U.S.
The depletion of planet Earth, definitely.
The most important issue facing the world today is terrorism.
Probably the environment and how it relates to global warming.
I would say violence.
Unity.
I think climate change and the environment.
Global warming.
Self-empowerment.
Not enough compassion for a fellow man.
Anger in the world and terrorism.
I'm going to sound like a Miss America. World hunger.
The warming of our planet.
Poverty.
We have several, but the most important issue that we're facing is integrity as a whole.
I guess really to make sure that our children are safe. They are not susceptible to gun violence.
I would have to say, the quest for peace in our world.
Global warming.
Hatred, bigotry.
The direction of the way the country's going.
The distribution of wealth.
Corruption from the powers that be and people being in a state of unrest everywhere across the globe.
Global warming, what we're doing to this world.
Terrorism.
Inequality.
Oh, there's no question when we're talking about this terrorism. Look what happened to Brussels and to Paris.
The most important issue facing the world, I think, is terrorism.
I've taught sustainable design, and I think it is fresh water.
Hunger.
This is going to sound goopy, but I think we have to learn to love each other before it's too late.
Well, terrorism, but I think the conflict in ideologies.
Poverty, hunger, homelessness.
Global warming.
I would say the environment. We're damaging this planet.
Figuring out how to keep people gainfully employed and prosperous.
Not building walls, but building bridges.
The assassins and the shootings in Paris and Brussels around the world, it's unforgivable.
Probably righting the world economies and making the world safer.
Climate change.
I really think that climate change, we are over the top. It really scares me what we are doing to this environment.
Security.
Education and the lack thereof of most of the third world countries.